What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and I might even be tacking this onto yesterday's video. I mean, you'll know if I do or not, but yesterday I played, and actually yesterday for me, I played 2 games, both with new... What is up, everybody? I'm No Lex Given, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and today we're playing with Little League. Dragons, Elementals, Murlocs, Quillbore, Undead. Are those good things for Shudderwock? Dragons, in theory, could have been. Elementals, sure, you can play the guy that rolls. Murlocs, not really. Undead. Okay, yeah. Undead's the plan, and we just go off on, Nerubian Battle Swarmer, I think it's called, the 2-drop. It's one of the better battle cries in the game.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
Where's it at? Nerubian Death Swarmer. I don't think that's what I said, but... Ooh, this is kind of cool. Free refreshes. No reason not to hit it again. There's no access to... this guy? No. This guy? So, not huge upsides there. I do think Elementals, Murlocs are probably the strongest things available, but you can do some strong stuff with Undead as well, and I think that's probably going to be the best use for my hero power. Getting to grab a little bit of Econ in the meantime with Refreshing Anomaly. That's what this card's called, right? Yeah, Refreshing Anomaly. I was like, these are anomalies. Is this also an anomaly? Indeed it is. So now I should just actually use this because I can do it again. Last turn it didn't really... I mean, I should have done it again too, but it didn't really seem like it was that much upside for me. And now I will basically have... the free refresh of the shop next turn. I will hit this again and refresh. I'm basically just going to put all of my econ into rolling for Death Swarmer next turn.
Have you ever met the League of Explorers? I suppose. Great hacks.
I'd like to be able to purchase 2 things next turn as well by selling out of Refreshing Anomaly, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It would still potentially be nice. We'll take some damage here from Millhouse. 2 players decided they did not want to play in the Little League, so that's going to put us one step closer. Sure, let's take a free roll here. If we don't find it, we could do Bejeweled Duelist plus Refreshing Anomaly. It's a little silly, but it's interesting. Alright, let's try it, because we're going to roll twice here now anyways. It's somewhat interesting. It scales, right? And we will have access to Emergent Flame. And then I can start snicker snacking Emergent Flame. So these are interesting things. I don't think that this is the strongest strategy that I could have gone for, but it's a strategy. So we'll see how it works out here. We're at the bottom of the leaderboard, and then I find Death Swarmer. I'm gonna pivot. I think this is just so much cleaner. So much easier to just be able to hit this thing every turn and really scale this thing. I'll grab this guy. Because once I make the Death Swarmer gold as well, then I get to start giving my Undead +2 attack every turn. I could even, in the meantime, roll refreshing anomalies, stay tier 2. I think that that's pretty good. I think I'm going to stay tier 2 for a while and make sure I've got all of the Death Swarmers I can find. I'll pick up Scarlet Skulls when I find them. I'm not sure about Corpse Refiner. I think I'm just going to pick up Scarlet Skulls and Death Swarmers. Maybe I will pick up... Oh, is Patient Scout banned in this anomaly? I was going to say Patient Scout could be good. I guess they just didn't feel like recoding Patient Scout. Which doesn't really make that much sense to me, because surely Patient Scout can get to tier 7 in lobbies with tier 7 things. I think I've even done that.
Keep up the pressure.
Do I want another duelist as I power roll for more Death Swarmers? That's a confusing question. So I could throw in one more roll and then sell out of Refreshing Anomaly. Could buy Eternal Night, start scaling that up. I think I'm going to sell out of Refreshing Anomaly for one more roll. And with a miss here, I think I actually just roll 2 more times. I'm still scaling up the Bejeweled Duelist by rolling. But finding the Death Swarmer triple, I think is going to be more important than just like tapping it for 1 every turn. So I'm willing to invest early into Econ, and that's kind of like a general principle. Econ is worth more early.
You can turn this
Scaling
around.
is worth a lot early, though, too, so it is a tricky question. But looks like we're big enough with the Bejeweled Duelist, which is why I kind of like it. It, like, rewards me for what I already want to be doing, which is rolling. So it's like tempo while I go the Econ route. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. I put out a Bejeweled Duelist game the other day when everything was gold, and people seemed to enjoy that video. It was kind of a unique comp. That was the anomaly where the entire game is golden. Risen Rider. And then I've got 2 options after that. I can bank a roll, or I can just throw 1 more Death Swarmer into the pit. Might just do 1 more early Death Swarmer. No, I'll bank a roll. Econ over everything. EOE. Let's deal some EOE damage here by going Econ over everything. I like that Little League. It's very simple. It doesn't add any new mechanics to the game, but it does make you look at the game completely differently. Excuse me. Same thing with Big League, but that one feels like a fundamental change even. Where Little League is much less of an impact. I won't say much less of an impact. It's just much less of a change to the game. The early turns, there's absolutely nothing different. But there is, because in a game where Tier 6 is involved, I'm not staying on Tier 2 the entire time. Even this is like kind of questionable, because I could just scale to 4 and find a noob. But because of my hero power, I think it does make sense to hang out and try to find the Death Swarmers. Nobody else is staying tier 2. Is anybody else going Undeads? Yeah. Just Millhouse, mostly. They're not really undeading. I'm not going to pick up another Risen Rider. I am going to pick up another Anub. That's beautiful. What are the 3s? What are the tier 3 undead? Okay, there's some good ones. I don't think I want this yet, though. Still. I could have picked up a Seaborn Summoner at any point here to try to find more Undeads, but I think I'll grab it now.
You face me, you face the sea.
Not going to grab Corpse Refiners. I'm going to spend one more turn next turn. Well, no, I'm not going to spend one more turn. I'm going to triple a noob. I have to. It's the only thing that salvages what I've done here. Not that I'm like throwing good money after bad, just I think it could be a reasonable strategy to just consistently give the +2 pump.
I think you can win
And
this thing.
I can catch up to level 4 pretty quickly in the end regardless. Dancing Barnstormer, that's a really good payoff. See how this works out for my opponent here. Looks pretty good, but we're going to make it out of here with a tie. 70% to win, but a tie is fine. Alright, there's the Noob triple. So we can even discover a few tier 4s this turn.
Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
This is a no-fly zone.
Sure. Oh, that's a pretty good discovery thing. This costs 1, but kind of pays for itself. Tad pays for itself because it lets me discover off the Primal Fin lookout. Kind of a weird thing, but might also just hit on this triple.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Like, if this is a Murloc, then we can still do something with it. Get a Battlecry minion. Sure. Sure. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit weird.
Keep off these eggs!
I like the Risen Rider. Is it worth locking for? No.
You're doing great out there.
We'll find more. I think I just want to find Handless Forsakens now. And then level up and find some Noobs and find some Soul Splitters. Took the Jewel Duelist eventually. It's going to fall off a little bit compared to the rest of the lobby. This is just Econ. I'm just playing this for a second here. Nice. Refreshing Anomaly. Yeah, so I got 3 Econ worth of stuff out of the Battlecry thing. And I think I'll sell through it now. Oh, that was against the lobby leader as well. Not too shabby.
You're good at this.
Don't need Sore Loser. I think I will pick up Risen Rider. The only question is, am I leveling up before I use the Seaborn Summoning? I don't think it's worth leveling up this turn. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Let's just use this before I forget it. Do some rolling. A triple for Risen Rider? Yeah, sure, why not?
It's good to get some minions in play.
Just grab this, and then probably can afford to just cycle through some stuff this turn. Pick up another Risen Rider. I want to play the hand.
I got it. Second hand.
Next next turn I'll toss Bejeweled Duelist or / and the West Wing Matron.
I think you
I
can
feel
win
plenty
this
powerful right now, though. We'll see if that holds true. I feel powerful. Am I powerful? There's a pretty good bongo. It's not showing me the percentages here, but this does look like a pretty big win. Haven't even touched my... You haven't touched your Bejeweled Duelist. Akazamzarak, you haven't touched your Bejeweled Duelist. You must be starving. Oh, what happened there? Akazamzarak, you haven't even touched your ice block. Are they gone? Did they die?
You're good at this.
I don't know. I guess that was just a visual thing. I wasn't paying super close attention there either. Do I just want to level now and look for Soul Splitter? I've got one Handless Forsaken. I could still use another. The coolest part about Witch Wing Nest Matron, by the way, is that it can find me more Death Swarmers. Let's actually start with this maneuver right here.
Tear this place apart.
Alright, and let's get rid of both of them.
Need a drink?
Another Risen Rider's pretty cool.
Fly so.
I mean, I don't really need it, though, because I already have Micro Mummy. Yeah, let's just look for
Better hire a recruit while you
hands and... I'll grab it anyways. And I'm just going to throw in a Bronze Warden because I don't know if I even want to like play this Micro Mummy yet. Though that's probably a mistake, huh? Micro Mummy might just be better than Risen Rider at this point in the game because I don't really need Taunt for anything specific to the comp. Soul Splitter is what I meant to say there. But forgot. Bunch of carbonic copies here, but I'm 100% to win, 0% to deliver lethal. The Bronze Warden's kind of a sneaky way to pump up your damage, but I guess there's still the damage cap, huh? And it's Little League. So my opponent will take 11 here, which puts them in lethal range for future players.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Yeah, this is quite good, isn't it? Yeah, I need that.
Better hire a
That might
recruit
even be
while you-
better. That adds a good reason to not want Micro Mummy, to want Risen Rider instead. Not that I couldn't play both. But that seems quite strong. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I need Baskill, huh? Okay, we're gonna pick up the Baskill here. Just because whoever plays the most Baskill is actually gonna be who wins the lobby.
I like where you're going with this.
And I'll try to triple it. It's tricky because I want the Relentless Sentry to get out there, but Relentless Sentry isn't the best card for Baskill. I'd much rather have like the hand in my hand. It's kind of worth hanging on to Micro Mummy, but I needed to... Well, if I draw anything, it's going to have more health than Relentless Sentry. So I probably don't have to worry about this for too long here. But for right now, Baskill just summons another Undead. And I guess that's fine. Yeah, like Risen Rider is probably the best summon off of Baskill. If I could switch Relentless Sentry with anything that's currently in play, I think that would be good to do, but alas, I cannot. not quite going to crack into the Bejeweled Duelist. We are 100% to win, 0% to lethal, of course. Go here. Nice. And then we smack for 8. 9. Forgot I was level 4. It's going to be slow goings
Nice work out
to
there.
deal all
Keep
of
up the
this
pressure.
damage. Alright, I want both of these, I think. Is it worth 3 gold to hit 1 battle cry? I'm not sure. But I should probably cut the Risen Riders at least.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
So
A good tactical choice.
Could give some other things taunt here. Could use the Groundskeeper to give Handless taunt. Or even give Death Swarmer taunt. There's nothing wrong with Death Swarmer having taunt. It's somewhat interesting to have Corpse Refiner come out and come out of the Baskill. It's also just interesting to roll down for more Baskills, because the way that this actually gets useful is by tripling it, so that way I can summon 2 Undeads from it. I don't think I want the Relentless Sentry, other than the fact that the triple reward could give me a Baskill. And then I am going to play Soul Splitter. So I think from here, I'm really just trying to pick up as many base skills as I possibly can.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Once I have 3 base skills, then I will play any 2 random undead inside of them. We've got an undead off here. How's this one going to work out? I'm 100% to win it. That's surprising. I guess I just have that many more summons. That's a big scam there. And I'll hit my opponent for 15 here, damage capping them. 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2. No, not quite damage cap, just a natural 13 there. Put him down to 4. And we're into the top 4.
You're good at this.
This could be nasty. Am I supposed to hate draft any Tunnel Blasters I see? Drop another Baskill.
Go ahead and hire one of these.
Hey, there's a noob. Could be good to have a noob eventually. Could also just be good to pick up, like, a Spear Hide for inside the Baskill. But I think I just want to triple the Baskill as my top priority. I'll grab this for end of turn econ here. And finish off with this. So Baskill actually always hits Baskill. And then summons the Sentry or the Scarlet Skull as a 50-50. Kind of funny. Once I triple the Baskill, I will need to move it later on. But for now, it's just as good here as it is anywhere else. It's actually somewhat reasonable to do this, because if Handless Forsaken gets reborn, then I need something to die before Handless Forsaken. I could cut the second Risen Rider for a second Relentless Sentry. That is an upgrade that I will probably want to do at some point. Just not prioritizing that heavily. Here's a Baskill plus a big Carbonic copy. This could be a loss. Yeah, big Breen counting there. Do have some pretty big Undeads. We're going to get another trigger out of this Relentless Sentry as well here. These things add up, and they add up to a win and a kill onto... Oh, this is Denathrius. Oh, that's pretty smart. Yeah, Baskill with Red Hand is pretty good, but not good enough, unfortunately. as we now move into the finals of the Little League.
Good at this.
So I just entered some base skills back into the pool. So I want them now. Give me them base skills. Ooh, a Soul Splitter. Soul Splitter is currently 50-50 between Relentless and well, 1 and 3. But I could cut the Death Swarmer when it looks like we are in the finals. We're like kind of in the finals, but I'll wait another turn.
Hiring that minion will get
Don't need to triple this. Let's go now summon Soul Splitter. Maybe it is time to get rid of this Risen Rider, put in another Relentless Sentry. Okay. Well, I'm locking that. I'm locking here. Hand is just so good. The Soul Splitter gets awkward as I add more Relentless Sentries to the board, but Handless Forsaken is just always fantastic. I'm going to pick that up. I'm going to roll for the Baskill triple.
You're way ahead.
And we'll see where all of this gets me. I've got a base skill. They do not. They have double Wildfire Elemental, which means they could wind up taking out both my Relentless Sentries in one, as they're both going to grab Taunt and Reborn here. I guess the fact that they've got Reborn, though, means that I don't really care that much that they get scammed, as long as they don't get that scammed again. And at least one is still going to be able to regain Taunt. Is this going to be enough? It won't be. We've got a tie. We've got a tie. 88% to win. Found myself tie in there, unfortunately. And my scaling's falling off a little bit. I think so is my opponent's, because they can't afford to put that many new things onto the board. Now I'm leading with this. Just eyeing up another Risen Rider, but I think I just want to roll for Baskill. And that's a full roll down on that one. So in order to get a kill onto my opponent, I need to hit them for 13. 13 is like 3 plus 3 plus 4, that's 10. It seems very, very tough to hit them plus another 4. Yeah, it seems quite tough to actually hit them for that full amount of damage. One awkward thing, I guess Soul Splitter, if Soul Splitter hits Relentless Sentry, which it's pretty likely to do, it actually represents less than Handless Forsaken. I could get both Handlesses and just play double Soul Splitter,
Everyone's
double
gunning for you.
Handless. It's not crazy. Because every time that Soul Splitter lands on Relentless Sentry, that's a big loss in value. They tripled their Bejeweled Duelist. They do double scam me there. That's a little unfortunate. It's like a 93% to lose. It's hard to kill somebody in one combat in this mode, though, so we do have a little bit of time here yet. And we're going to get one more Reborn off of this, which is enough to save me 4 more health. And I take 10 down to 16. So I have some time still to scale, to figure out exactly where this board is going. And is this worth 3 gold? Probably not at this point in the game.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
I do feel like this might be a good angle to go. Cut the Relentless Sentries and make sure that Soul Splitters land on Handlesses. When I could use one more thing with Reborn, but I have Scarlet Skull already. So I really just want to find the Baskill. Let's just do that.
Go ahead and
The awkward thing about a turn like that is I talked about my opponent falling off, not being able to scale that much. I did not scale at all this turn. I mean, I used my hero power on Death Swarmer, but other than that, did not scale. So that could be the death of me. My opponent had 0% for lethal last turn. Maxed out at 15 average damage. I'm probably still okay again, but it's getting closer and closer to not okay. I might also want to keep my Taunter to play around these Wildfire Elementals. That might be a mistake. That might turn out to not be my best move here. Oh, 86% lethal now. Okay. Well, yeah. Makes sense. I think I played this not super great, but also my opponent just had, like, the better endgame comp ultimately. He had a pretty good comp. Enough to get me second place in a 6-person lobby, if we're being honest with that as well. But still not a terrible finish to walk out of here with second place and a pretty, like, a little bit of an interesting, unique strategy there as well. One more second place finish, and I will be at 6K for the season as well. But for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.